Well, g'day curd nerds, welcome to day 19 of the Cheese a Day Challenge. Today's cheese is another Milawa cheese from Milawa Cheese Co. It's called Camembert. So on their website it says it's a Normandy style Camembert. It doesn't say what's in it, there's no ingredients, but I would expect it to be a little bit gooey, I would hope. It's been sitting at room temperature for about an hour now. So I'm hoping some of that gooiness comes through. I don't think it's raw milk because it's pretty hard to make raw milk cheeses here in Australia due to the Australian New Zealand food standards. But we'll see what it tastes like. It's in a silver foil, micro perforated, so there's holes allowed to breathe. There's no smell coming from the wrapper itself. There we go. Sort of white mould cheese, lovely. Very similar in shape and size to the, there's a goat's milk Camembert coming up on day 21. So yeah, nice size, about 10 centimetres across, normal standard Camembert size. Yeah, the mould is nice all the way around, well formed, even distribution. Let's cut into it, eh? So with Camemberts, or this style of white mould cheese, we simply cut a wedge of cheese. Right, so there we go. You know, this looks very similar in structure to my stabilised paste cheese. It's squishy, the paste is clean all the way through, same colour. There's no paste, there's no chalkiness in the middle. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice cow's milk. It's a little bit yellow, which is good. Or should I say ivory? More of an ivory colour, I think. But yeah, that looks spectacular. So I'm hoping it tastes better than the cheese on day 2, which was the generic Woolworths supermarket Camembert, no name. So yeah, let's try a piece, shall we? It's got a nice ooziness to it. Smells milky, a little bit mushroomy. Yeah, mushroomy. Milky, yeah. Slightly salty, good. Buttery, creamy. I don't think it's going to go much gooier. It's, like I said, it's been sitting at room temperature. It's about 21 degrees in here, Celsius. So perfect temperature for serving up cheese. I don't think it's going to get much runnier than this. But it's got a nice, even creaminess to it. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Other flavours, sweet, there's a sweetness to it, salty, buttery, definitely, a hint of mushroomy flavour from the rind, but yeah, love it. It's not overpowering, it's not like the Il Truffalino that we had, which was mushroom and truffles. Doesn't taste anything like that at all. This is a nice, clean flavour, buttery, creamy notes, with a slight hint of mushroom flavour from the rind. Only very, very slight. So don't let me put you off if you don't like mushrooms. Then it's not like that. It's very hard to describe. It's just that the flavour tastes a little bit like a fungi. So yeah, nice. So, like I said, vastly superior to the Woolworths no-name generic Camembert. So this small, round 158 grams, it cost $15.80. So that's quite expensive for Camembert, but you pay for what you get. When you look at the Woolworths one, it cost me like $3 in the bargain bin, or cheese bargain bin, is there such a thing? But yeah, this exceptional, very, very nice. I would love to compare this to a proper Normandy style Camembert, but I can't because they don't import them into Australia. Or I have never seen one. And I get out a bit as far as cheese goes. Normal Camembert, a Normandy Camembert is a raw milk cheese. You know, it's only matured to like 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks tops. It'd be very hard to get it to Australia, let alone pass the quarantine and all that sort of stuff. But this is a very delightful Camembert style cheese. It's great. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful is the word for it. Delicious, and the rind is exceptional. Nice, thin rind, but very flavoursome. Just the right salty content. Yeah, it's a very nice cheese. Like I said, very similar to the stabilised paste version that I made as far as the gooiness. Not at all similar to the raw milk Camembert that I made with milk from Made by Cow. That was very gooey, to the point of, you know, runny, slop it up with your biscuit sort of stuff. I'm more inclined to eat this style in summer and the gooier one probably in winter. It's just because it's so hot here. At the moment it's like 35 degrees outside the studio. To have a gooey, creamy, runny Camembert like that, just a little bit off-putting. But this style in the heat of the Australian summer, perfect. It just, trust me on this one. I know. Yeah, you could actually serve this out in the heat, and I don't think it's going to get much gooier than this. But anyway, lovely cheese. Milawa Camembert, Normandy style. Delicious little cheese if you can get your hands on it. I ordered it directly from their website, and they sent through it lickety-split. So I ordered it on a Friday, and they shipped on a Monday, which is good, and it was in a refrigerated container packet. And still cold when I got it on the Tuesday, Wednesday? I think it was 2 days later. So yeah, very good. Very good cheese indeed. Can't say much more than that, except if you can get your hands on it, go and buy some. So that was day 19. Tomorrow, day 20, we've got a Snowdonia Red Leicester, made in Wales, of all things. So I don't know if Leicester is made in Wales. I don't think it is, but this is the Snowdonia Cheese Company, and we'll check that out tomorrow on day 20 of the Cheese a Day Challenge. Now, if you want to make a cheese like this, then you can just go and have a look at my Fake Camembert recipe, is what I called it. It's a stabilised paste, washed curd, bloomy rind cheese, and you can find the recipe in the info card or in the end screen. Well, thanks for watching, Curd Nerds, and I'll see you next time.